Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Tonight's reading is going to be about how you know you've met your soulmate. As you're experiencing a relationship with them, certain things will come up and you are going to realize more and more they're your soulmate. Because when we meet everybody that we're highly attracted to, it could be pheromonal, it can just be a whole bunch of aspects at that time, lots of romantic, beautiful overtures, whatever this is. But these are true signs that somebody is your soulmate. You feel these feelings, you express these expressions, you feel safe to do so, and it's just one of those things where you feel free to do this and it actually is drawn out of you in a healthy way as well. So, one second, I gotta get my ring on for reading. Okay, so we are going to see what these particular soulmates will bring out in each of you, you know, depending on which card you choose as well. So our choices are the Communal Dance, we have the Sensual Awakening, and we also have Intimacy. And they're each part of this too, because you'll be able to match up that energy and that compatibility to do everything together beautifully and happy and in harmony and all of that. And Sensual Awakening, you'll feel so romantic and be really into you feminine or masculine divine power, where you just feel really sexy and expressive and beautiful and warm and, you know, very intimate. And number 3, the Intimacy, you'll be able to say whatever you want and feel safe, express yourself, be your true authentic self and feel good about it and not have to judge. Okay, so I'm going to have a little sip of my beverage and let you make your choice. There's also corresponding numbers 5, 64, and 35. I have been doing so many reads and talking up a storm that I legit am losing like my voice. Since I'm going to be having this video play first thing in the morning, I just want to remind you guys, if you didn't see my video yesterday, for this beautiful solar eclipse full moon in Cancer, I'm going to be running a special this weekend, $25 for 2 questions. You just email me your questions and everything's in the link, and then the corresponding PayPal, you just send it through there. And, you know, thanks you guys. I like to run these specials for you because I know, you know, economically the purse strings are a little tighter for people, and I love to do these because a lot of questions come up in these full and new moons, because, you know, we are evaluating what's important, what's meaningful, where we're going, and, you know, whole new blueprint time, right? And I like to be able to assist with that in any way I can. Thank you guys for all your personal reads, your jewelry orders off Etsy, your 5-star reviews on my jewelry, wearing it and promoting it, all of that. Thank you so much. And thank you guys. I don't think I've done a read where somebody hasn't like given me great positive feedback and said really nice things. So thank you guys for doing that. It's I really appreciate it. So we're going to start with number 1 in the Communal Dance. So right away we're going to see what's going on. Okay, so 2 things. These are just leading, but teamwork. You know, you're going to work with them beautifully to make these situations come about. Now, how some of this is done is he will make you, or she will make you, confront your fears. Your soulmate will be the one who makes you brave enough to leave your comfort zone. You know, they will make you feel many new things and adventures. They'll be your partner in crime for exploring the world. They'll make you realize that you don't belong just to one place and you should live your life to the fullest. You shouldn't be like, here's my little corner of my comfort zone, that's where I'm going to stay in. Now, I love this too. They are going to also make you lose arguments, you know, finish what you start. They always have reasons behind their opinions, and you're going to realize that you have to lower down your ego, simply because their arguments are mostly make sense to you, right? Thus, you always ask their opinion before you make some important decisions in your life, because they respect your own principles and values, but they know when to interfere and help you. Like if you start a project, they're not going to just say, oh, you should do whatever you want, give and throw in the bucket. They're going to challenge you, and that's part of it. That's important, you know. The breaking is your next thing. Now, this is a clear message that they're going to make you feel and think and talk deeper. Your soulmate is someone who wants you to know and understand your thoughts, your ideas, your fears, and your insecurities. They don't want to talk about the weather. They want to talk about the true connection with you and that you have together, and you'll be involved in deep conversations about the world, about politics, about values, religion, all of that. They make you think about your life purpose, and they make your life more meaningful than it used to be. It's one of those things where you're going to have somebody to bounce your ideas off. You're going to feel like it's a safe place. You're not second guessing yourself. You're not worried. You don't feel judgment. All of that. It is one of those things where you guys kind of coalesce beautifully, and you get more expansive because of this. You have a new, deeper perspective into how things are limitless, how you have options, how your opinions matter, all of this. And this is through deep, rich connections and conversations. And that is, the variety is the spice of life. We don't ever want to do one thing one way and have one viewpoint or perspective and think that's perfect, right? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So let's see what else. I just want to pull one more of these for us too. Towering magnificence. This reminds me, they will be building their own life, okay? Your soulmate doesn't have to be with you 24/7 simply because they have their own personal life. They're one of those people who inspire you to achieve your life goals, and you acknowledge that they have dreams as big as yours. But despite the fact that they're busy, both of you always find ways to catch up and be together in each other's lives. You're meant to be together. You're going to work out that time and carve that out because you have meaning. But again, there's no weird codependency or always being available and then always feeling responsible to spend time with that person. It's a very happy, balanced coexistence. Again, that bank analogy of withdrawals and deposits. Doing for, receiving, doing for. I'll make time, you make time. A lovely, lovely balance. So those are going to be some of the things that you recognize right away in your soulmate group 1. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. If you want a private read on your soulmate, I get back to you and I create your video read within 48 hours. It's important, to strike while the iron's hot and get you the answers why you need them. And again, I take advantage of my 2-question $25 read. I do them, it pops up every once in a while. I'm reminded to do it by spirit, and I was reminded this weekend, so you can take advantage of that. Go to my Etsy store, and if you come follow me on Instagram, which is Sparkrist11, and you're have subscribed over here, you're automatically entered in all my contests. And currently I'm running one for a free reading and then a free choice of anything in my store as well. So I'm doing some fun stuff this weekend. So go on over there and check it out. That's Sparkrist11. It's so much fun over there. I do daily posts and memes, and it is a great soul tribe. So love and light to you, group 1. Now we're on to number 2, Sensual Awakening. So right away, you guys, I feel that you'll be experiencing this. You'll be wanting to dress a little more like sexy and things that have tactile, beautiful scent. Your 5 senses feel really alive. My cat is about to drive me crazy. So let's see what's going on. With Legacy of Light, they're going to shed light on things that is important, things that matter. He's going to make you realize, he or she will help you realize your flaws. Seeing them is like seeing your own reflection. So being with them makes you realize your strengths and weaknesses, okay? They make you improve your own self-awareness. They'll be the one that helps you realize that you need to be a better version of yourself. They'll kindly be reminding you in a nice way. And and it's not judgment, and it's not criticism, and it's not harshness. It's just shining this beautiful legacy of light down on things. You'll know exactly they accept you from who you are, and they wouldn't change anything, but they definitely love for themselves as well as you to up your game and everything. Whether it's compassion, whether it's you have a dream that you're trying to fulfill and realize, they're going to cheer you on and help keep you pointed in that direction. Again, too, with this coming on, they don't have any label in this relationship. You don't know your relationship label with them, and you're totally okay with that. You enjoy each other's company, and that's enough, okay? You really understand that this label is not important since both of you are grown-ups. Both of you realize to take things slow because it feels like this friendship is too precious to be broken by a label, because it is a connection, it is a soul connection. So you don't have to say, oh, we're engaged, or this is my fiance, or this is my girlfriend, or this is my forever one. It's like you don't need to label. You just know that energy that connects you is always going to be there. So there's no fear involved in this. You don't have to cement the deal. You are perfectly in play with the natural rhythm of things. Hold on, I need a sip break. I have been talking up a storm today, so my voice is like, again, you guys, when we feel the need to label something, that's usually due to insecurity, Oh, they're a farmer. Oh, they're whatever, an ethnic or religion, whatever it is. Labels just aren't necessary in this thing, and you realize right away they are not your crush. You don't feel your heart beats faster or butterflies in your stomach when you meet them. You feel calm instead. Meeting your soulmate is not the same as meeting your crush, simply because you're very comfortable when you're with them. That energetic match and compatibility is different. You know exactly that you can be yourself when they're around, and they make you feel good about yourself. Where your crush, you're like, you're trying to kind of like find your situation. How do I appear cooler or whatever, sexy or whatever? But with your soulmate, you don't feel that's necessary. You're 100% authentic and you feel good. Dropping into your heart. Oh, I love that. This is being your best possible self. You'll just feel yourself being your highest vibrational self, your most positive, coming from heart space, forgiveness, calm, loving, all of that. And they'll also push you to the limit. They'll motivate you to dream and achieve more goals in your life. They know exactly what your true potential is, and they're going to help you reach your highest dreams. Again, you guys are mirroring each other. So when you doubt yourself, they're going to be the one that restores your faith, okay? They are not always going to be your crying shoulder. They don't always save you from every little thing. They teach you how to save yourself, recover, and bounce back from any rejection. You know, that happens a lot with creatives. You know, their first books aren't always scooped right up by Random House. They're a singer's first thing is on a record label, things like that. They're going to teach you how to deal with rejection. Again, with this, they're teaching you and are also brutally honest. Your soulmate is your number one critic when they want to be. They'll be the person who makes you realize that you've made a bad decision. If you did something that will potentially ruin or harm your life, they will speak up. They aren't afraid to be honest with you, where a crush would be like, no, that looks great, or oh no, you should definitely invest every penny you've ever made in that stock if you feel like you should. You know what I mean? It's like they were very obliging if they're your crush, but your soulmate is not going to do that. They aren't afraid to be honest because they care about everything that happens to you and wants the best for you and is not afraid to speak up with it, okay? Again, they'll help you confront those fears. They're the one that makes you be brave enough to leave your comfort zone. They're going to make you feel many new things, make you feel good, knowing that you should live your life to your fullest and not not abbreviate yourself in any way. Group 2. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Take advantage of the $25 2-question read this weekend for the beautiful full moon, and all my other links are down below. My Etsy store, come see me on Instagram and get in on all the contests. My link for it is down below there. If you subscribe over there and you follow me over there, you're automatically entered in all the contests. You can win all the free jewelry, you can win all the Goddess Provisions box readings, all of that. So come over and check it out, you guys. So now we are on to number 3, intimacy. Again, when this comes up, this is you're not afraid of intimacy whatsoever with your soulmate. You're not afraid to share. You are aware that you are protected within this divine union, and you're free to be yourself, authentic. And when you're intimate, if you want to be silly and funny and goofy and whatever, it is how you feel. You just feel free to be free. You feel beautiful. You feel happy. Oh, ethereal touch. It's one of those things where you know you met your soulmate, that even when they're not with you, you can feel them. You can smell their scent. You know, you can feel their touch. It's almost like they have an ethereal presence or emanation around you. You can conjure the feeling of calm that they bring you when you're with them in the 3D, when you are without them. It is an amazing thing. It's really nothing. And I love this. Within nothing, there is everything. When you don't have some crazy expectation, you don't expect anything. So anything that comes is wonderful. You know what I mean? And this is part of who they are. I mean, they are so giving and things that you need. Again, they have wonderful opinions, and they help you let go of your ego, and they let you, respect your principles and values and really think deep about things. You know, your soulmate is someone who wants you to know and to understand that your ideas, the fears and insecurities, and how to get in touch with them and how to overcome all of these things. They want you to help. They're here to help heal and grow and expand and feel good and know that power within you, and just be your optimal self in a fantastic way. And another thing, it's like, you just know it. You can't stop thinking about them. They're your best friend. They're your soulmate. You can't wait to spend the rest of your life with them. You just feel the magnitude. You feel it's electric. It really is. There's like no other way to put it. There's like this electricity behind it. This is it. You know, you just feel it, you know it, it's amazing. They make you feel like you're the luckiest person in the world. When there's sparks, you also feel completely comfortable within their presence. You know, your heart says yes, 100%. And on a daily basis, you feel like you've won the lottery with their love and the presence of them. And your family and friends love them too. The way their energy matches and lifts you and reflects on your life shows your family the love is true, the love is authentic. So they are in love with him. You always love to be around them, and you don't ever feel like you want to keep secrets from them either. They're constantly making you feel stimulated and inspired, and they pay attention when you talk. Your significant other cares about what you have to say and what you feel, okay? And that you genuinely want them in your life. They genuinely want you in their life. Your goals and your interests will often revolve around the same things to group 3. So that's how your specific group is going to feel that. You always want the best from them. You're saying we instead of me. If you need a favor, you know you can count on them. And that is you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Love and light, you guys.